So, what if the biggest thing standing between you and your future goals isn't some huge lack of money, but actually how you spend just a tiny bit of it today? We're going to explore that exact idea through a really simple story about a boy, his friends, and one single choice that, well, it changed everything. Just think about that for a second. A small, instant treat right now, or a much, much bigger prize down the road? This simple question, it's really at the heart of our story. And honestly, it's the core of what we call financial discipline. All right, so our story starts in a small village with a pretty simple daily routine. But it's right here, on the path to school, that two totally different financial futures start to take shape. And it's all because of a little bit of pocket money. So let's meet our main character, Sonu. Every single day, he's got this long 5-mile walk to school, and every day he gets the same small opportunity, a little bit of pocket money. Doesn't seem like much, right? But trust me, it is the seed for everything that's about to happen. Okay, let's dive into this, because this is where the two paths really split. See, Sona wasn't walking alone. He was always with his 3 friends, and while they all started with the exact same opportunity, they made very different choices. So on one side, you've got Sonu. He took every little bit of that pocket money and just saved it. He resisted that temptation to spend it on anything. And then, on the other side, you had his friends. They saw their pocket money as a ticket to immediate fun, spending it on snacks like chaat without even thinking about it. It's that classic battle, instant gratification versus having a long-term vision. Now, as you probably know, choosing a different path often comes with some social pressure. Sonu's discipline was about to get a major test, not from his own willpower, but from the words of his friends. And this moment, it really defines his character. So picture this. His friends are all gathered around, they're enjoying a tasty snack. You can imagine the smells, the fun, the laughing. And Sonu, he's just standing there watching. He has the money in his pocket, but he's made the choice not to spend it. And then one of them just shouts it out, that word that's meant to shame him, to make him feel bad. Hey, you miser. See, in their eyes, his saving wasn't discipline. It was just him being cheap. They were totally mocking him for his choice. So what does Sonu do? Does he argue? Does he get upset? Nope. He just quietly turns and walks away. I mean, that's a powerful moment of quiet resolve right there. He knew what his goal was, and he was not going to let their teasing get in his way. So, months go by. The daily choice, save or spend, it just keeps happening. But then, the season changes, and with it, well, everything else. The reward for Sonu's quiet discipline is about to make a very grand entrance. We're talking about one of those incredibly hot days. That 5-mile walk that was just part of the routine before, now, for his friends, it felt agonizing, almost impossible. The sun was just beating down, and they were completely wiped out. So, as they're struggling down this hot, dusty road, they hear a sound. It's this cheerful, familiar sound coming up from behind them, the clear, crisp ring of a bicycle bell. Who in the world could that be? And there he was. It was Sonu, just gliding past them totally effortlessly on a shiny, brand new bicycle. The prize, the very thing he had been saving for all this time. And suddenly, all those days of not eating chaat, it all made perfect, brilliant sense. Sonu's bicycle wasn't magic. It was the result of a really powerful idea. And when his friends, totally shocked, asked him how he did it, his answer came down to just a single word. And that word was bachat, which, simply means saving. It's this practice of putting money aside consistently instead of just spending it. It's not about being a miser, it's about having a goal and making that goal a priority over all the small, temporary wants. And here's the formula he followed, and it's so simple, anyone can use it. You start with an opportunity, you fuel it with discipline, you build it up with consistency, and you end with achieving your goal. This is exactly how small, daily choices can build up into a huge, life-changing reward. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it totally reframes the story. The friends, they saw spending or kharch as the normal thing to do. So they saw Sonu as a miser, kanjoos, and for them, that walk had become impossible, ashakya. But Sonu's whole mindset was different. He chose saving, bachat, which actually turned out to be the truly generous or udar thing to do for his future self. And that's what made his goal possible, or shakya. I mean, seeing Sonu on that bicycle was such a powerful lesson. His friends, they instantly got it. They understood their mistake. They saw that all their daily treats had actually cost them a much bigger prize. And right then and there, they decided they were going to stop wasting their money and start practicing bachata for themselves. And really, that brings the whole question back to us, doesn't it? Sonu